Hello everybody, welcome back to Factorio using the space exploration mod. So I made a stupid thing. We have a problem. We have a coronal mass ejection heading our way in a few hours. I don't remember how much time do I have left? Uh, 4 hours and 49 minutes. That requires a certain peak amount of power in order to, not get scoured off the face of the planet. This would normally not be a problem unless it hits at a certain point in time. Like normally our solar grid can handle it, but what if it happens at night? What if it happens right at the moment when we're switching over between our accumulators and our solar? So I built this stupid thing. This is a huge array of steam turbines, and we are using electric boilers to have the solar power, the excess solar power during the day, is going ahead and creating these, creating a bunch of steam at high temperature, and we're storing all that steam in these huge storage tanks, and feeding it all into these steam turbines. So basically, when I turn this on, if I connect this to our existing grid, then it's going to run for about 2 minutes, and it's going to run out of before it runs out of steam, because we're not generating steam at a sufficient rate to keep this going continuously. This is a sort of a accumulator thing where this runs during the day and then it burns at night. But I'm going to wait until right before the CME is about to hit, and that's going to give us an uninterrupted about 3 gigawatts of power for 2 minutes. That way we'll be able to survive the CME. That's the hope. Anyway, it was a big stupid thing, and I'm sure that's not the intended way to deal with it. Usually, probably you should be it's just to ensure that your power grid is sufficient to handle something like that without needing special measures. And well, if we had nuclear power ready, if we had like a better accumulator setup, this would not be an issue at all. But we don't, so it was. Anyway, that's dealt with. One hopes. I still have some trash I should get rid of. Good God, I made a bunch of these. Let me just put a chest down. Want that. Here, go ahead, resupply me. All my stuff. I think our focus today is going to be setting up another iron base. Another little iron mine. And start shooting iron into space. I've got some more delivery cannons. Do I have any wire? I don't. We are still having trouble on the ground with heat shielding. It's the sulfur that's the problem. Down here at this part of the base it's not obvious, but later on it is. And the problem with that is that we rely on heat shielding to build the capsules that launch stuff into space. So we can't just completely ignore it. But we can ignore it for, probably another hour or two. Good God, we've spent like probably a good, I don't know what, 10 hours just kind of retrofitting stuff, refitting, moving things into space and that kind of thing, and we're not really done. We're close to being done, but we're not done. I thought we'd take an hour or two as a break in order to flesh out our base a bit before moving on. We spent 10. Well, it is what it is. I need miners, I need furnaces, I need red belts. Here, turn that off. Extra miners here. Grab those. We have a little red belt extra area over here. And our furnace area is embedded in our science. Believe. There it is. So yeah, we just said while you're building these, go ahead and store a bunch in a box too. Alright. Now we have, over near our cannon facility, we do have a little bit of iron here. Like that might be, it seems like that'd be, there'd be no point in not doing that, just because it's so close. It's not very helpful because it's small, but we can at least get that. And then there's a larger iron thing over here. I think that's the plan. Let's get down here. Here, can you come back up to the pickup and pick me up? So I am far too lazy to lie down myself. Looks like this did, well, I guess the train's been gone, so this had an opportunity to fill up. We'll see how empty it is when it gets here. Not that bad. We're not shooting stuff up into space very much yet, because we don't have, oh, bots, that was not a good time to exit me. Well, they'll get here eventually. Alright. So you're only half full. I did put limits on you. But we're not shooting much into space right now because there's not much in the way of outputs. We have, we've set up a lot of infrastructure, but we haven't actually got science going yet. So everything is just kind of on hold. It's waiting. That's fine. We have plans. So this is a little irregular patch here. I'll just place it up manually rather than trying to squeeze one of our patterns onto it. And these will all go north rather than trying to weave through. We'll just join them at the end. Stupid lake getting in the way of everything. Alright, how much is this? This is 68. So that would be about 1.5 red belts. But probably a lot of these are going to go empty pretty quick. So we'll just say it's 1 red belt. Yeah, whatever. Alright, get rid of this stuff, please. Bots. How much is this? That's 24, so we want the entire thing. This feels really messy right here. Let's do it better. Get all that placed out. May hook it up to power now. We didn't make provisions for power when we were placing the mines, so we're just gonna have to steal some. Like that. That's fine. There. So that's one belt. It's not much. But we'll say it's going to be joining other belts that are going to be coming from the other side. So eventually there'll be several, maybe 3 or 4 more. And we'll balance them all right here, sure. How do I do that again? So it goes under, comes in, balance, out. I think you put an extra ones right here to push throughput up if there happens to be one that's completely empty. Alright, get rid of this. All these things get in the way. And I just want something like... No, not like this. Something more like the way the copper's set up. Where one line becomes 2 cannons. There, let's move this a bit out of the way. Except this is going down, of course. And is launching iron. Oh, this one was already set, so we gotta make sure this is turned off. Go away. So off. Off. Until we set them all better. Get rid of all this junk. Maybe I should have moved this up a little bit, because we're gonna bump into trouble here. Maybe I'll just make it a little wider. Do the same thing again. Just over here. Sure. I need to make another cannon. We can do that some other time then. No, I can do it right now. Perfect. Are these all hooked up? They are hooked up. We just want to turn their requirements off until we figure out what they're actually going to be. Alright. Now we need to populate it. Where are my belts? Over here. Here. I'm lazy, do it for me. So each of these pairs of cannons each have a red belt each, which is not enough. I think I'm assuming that each cannon gives me a full red belt. But whatever, it'll slosh around. It's all fungible. Alright, before we set this up, let's get some more iron in the system. So 3 red belts worth, we said we do. I'm gonna need more belts. And we'll just tilt up to avoid this. How far are we going? Oh, we're going quite far. So we're going to go all the way over here, then down, then all the way out to here. We're going to run out pretty damn quick. Do I want to run a train just this little distance? It's one of those awkward things. Like, if I'm going from here to there, then I want to run a train. But if I'm just going from somewhere on one screen to another, like from there to there, that doesn't... Okay, from here to there, that's no. You don't want to run a train. That's definitely a belt. But from there to there, that's a bit more iffy. I think we're going to run with belts, but I definitely could see doing the other opposite. Especially a triple belt. But hey, I need my throughput. I thought at first about doing some sort of thing where the delivery capsules would be delivered like just all over the place, rather to each of these locally, rather than having a single place to shoot them up. But I think it's just easier to deal with the coordination between them, to bring the resources into one place. That's my excuse. I don't really have a great excuse, but that's kind of why I did it. It's not that I'm train averse, I guess is what I'm saying. Here. So we're out of rail. We'll have to... Or not rail, we're out of... reds. Let's go get some more. I do want to get science going again. I think we're pretty close. Like, we just have to do some complicated factory layouts up in space. And then, you know, route a few more items that don't have anywhere to go yet. Like, I don't think we're shooting up sulfur yet. We can definitely make that happen, though. It just needs some time. And once we've done this, hopefully it's going to last for a while. Then we can just focus on the other planets. But who am I kidding? The factory will always be hungry. So, like I said, the whole... I keep on thinking I should switch to a train layout, but we're kind of already so committed. So what we're doing already. It just seems a shame to try to swap it up. What am I doing? I am looking for red. And I want to be resupplied with stuffs. And you're gonna steal my reds, so I'm gonna go get them back again. Until we play our little dance over and over again. I might want to get some more meteor destroyers because, like, look at that. We killed 3 of 3 and had to fire 5 shots. We're not getting perfect accuracy, and there is, you know, some latency between when they fire to when they can fire again. I should probably double it up just to be safe. But at the same time, a meteorite hitting the ground doesn't do much of a problem. I mean, if it lands on a box full of, you know, blue circuits or something, that would be sad. But most of my factory is its size, not like particularly high value components. Like, just don't land on my rocket launching facility, and I'll be happy. All right, that's fine. You're good, bots. You gave me some good stuff. Let me grab a few more of these, and then we're off. Is it stopped? No, it's going. It just looked weird at night. I guess I could have taken the train down again like I did previously, but meh. That's copper? No, that's just a dark spot on the map. Not copper. It looked like coal, but it was just a dark spot. I swear, when we go back to playing other mods, I'm gonna really miss this jetpack. I might, like, I don't know, make it a thing where I can allow myself to bring in a jetpack. It's just so convenient. It's like, and you never have to worry about forgetting where you parked your car. Alright. Not enough storage space? I saw that for a second, but then it went away. So this is where we cross. I think I'm getting ahead of my bots. Just for that one spot. They will run out of power at some point. We'll have to give them some time to recharge. Have another big thing of coal here, too. We don't use much coal in space. Probably this will just be backup for our plastic farm, which we do use quite a bit of in space, or at least we use the LDS that the plastic produces. Alright, let's head south. There's something very satisfying about just walking around building connections between different areas. It's not the most thrilling gameplay, but I quite enjoy it. Makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something. Alright, that's enough of that. I don't think we have enough left for our the actual mining part of this, but oh well. Let me grab a pattern from somewhere. We go up and down? I think up and down might work a little better. And yeah, we're out of reds. We're certainly going to be out of reds for the furnaces. We'll have to get more. It's not a problem. Alright, so how many do we got? And just for recall, if we can produce... If we can... 48, a single red line requires 48, which is the equivalent of 60 miners. So 60 miners fills a red belt, which requires 48 furnaces to smelt. So in our first two rows, we have 45. In our first three rows, we have 77. So that's our first red belt. And I'm just going to go ahead and send it out kind of like this. Oh, I'm out of reds. Yeah. Maybe I should get some more reds before bothering with that explanation. Here. If we have any more miners, you can place them. But it seems... No, we do. A few. In total, we're going to have 210, which is enough for 3 red belts. So we can already plan to place 3 minor furnaces like this. I'll make them vertical, but going up. Or maybe I should make them this way, so that we can get to our belts a little faster. Either way, it kind of doesn't work. Maybe I can just steal this. So, one's going to be like this. I don't know the exact location of the R2, so I'll just put them like here. So this became too far down. We can grab all this and repurpose it. Oh, my bots are having power problems. Otherwise they'd be running out to grab stuff. Alright, we'll let the bots be for a bit while we do some resupplying. Yeah, this time I'm going to be lazy and just ride the train. One thing we haven't done anything with is modules yet. Like we haven't been putting speed modules and everything, or productivity modules, or what have you. Yeah, we did use a few up while we were down there, so we are shooting some stuff into space. Probably to help build space platforming. Here, you're just taking the trash away. We'll get somewhere more convenient to them, and then we'll turn on our supply me. Here, supply me. Bring me all the things. Okay, well that was quick. And we need to overstock on miners and reds. You're not done. Here, go ahead and extend this a little bit so we can grab more at once when we need to. Red belts. We could do everything in blue belts. But I kind of don't want to bother, because I feel like red's good for the planet. Maybe we'll switch to blue for other planets. But so much of our system is already in red that it would take quite a bit to just redo everything. Here, grab a few more of these. And some more of those. More miners. And some more green inserters. That's good. How are our bots doing? Still not fully charged. With 2 of these RTGs, I would have thought that we would not be having as much power problems as we are. But bots are, they are definitely an issue. I let the train go away. Here, come back, train. God, it takes forever. Just be here instantly. We could place our own train and just follow it. But then we could be causing collisions, potentially. Now, it's going to only stop for like a second, so we have to be quick. There. I hate this grid that we made. I mean, it's really ugly. It was a good idea at the time because it pretty much we had all these disparate little bases that weren't that were sharing power by like little critical lines that were always getting disrupted, and the bot network wasn't extending to. We had like different little bot networks for different places, and by placing all that out, we pretty much turned it all into one big mess. But it's still an ugly looking mess. It's convenient, but it's ugly looking. We'll come back and set this up in a moment. They're finally charging themselves, so we can go ahead and get the rest of this area down here built. We always head out at night, so it's for minimum viewer visibility, hiding our shame. Just nobody look at this mess that I made. Nobody see it. You know, there is an argument to be made that instead of doing all this stuff where we smelt on the planet and then shoot the plates in the space, we could shoot the ore in the space. And then there's machines up there that you can use to do smelting that are more efficient than these. But I think that probably would. I think we'd be losing out in terms of heat shielding, just from all the capsules we'd have to extra launch. Setting up plates is more. What's the right way to put that? It's a plate is more stuff than ore. Is that even true? It's like how you want to set up steel instead of iron plates and then build the steel in space, because it's more compact in steel form. But what do I know? I'm suddenly doubting everything I just said. Looks good. We'll have to go in and when we get the power over here, we'll interrupt this and get substations. All right. So we said this is one set of this is one red belt. That's the first 3 lines. So the next 2 lines, I bet. So that's 30. That's 60. And what did we say it was? It was 60. So that's, yeah, the next 2 lines are sufficient. And then the rest of this we'll just all throw into the rest of this is 70, so it's all one thing. And we'll just weave it through. So you connect to this. You connect to that. And you connect to this. We're not balancing between them, but probably don't need to. We could balance their outputs. Yep. All right. Let's get some power down here. And we'll walk. We'll bring it along the belts. Rather than going direct. At least up to here. And now for these, we have substations. How thrilling watching me setting up a mining base, I'm sure. I apologize. I know that sometimes this game does have some drudgery to it. But I love it. I love it still. This is going down. I didn't connect these right. There. All right. I never bothered to try to place these efficiently. I just, you know, I place them all around the perimeter, and then I look to see what's still flashing, and I just replace one with a substation, and it all kind of works out in the end. All right, let's go deal with the launch facility. Or at least, let's make sure this is working, at least. We're not sending ore downstream. Or steel, somehow. Looks good. Looks like they're all going. Some latency while this arrives, but that's fine. So we have four red belts of iron to shoot into space. We have 8 machines, we said? Yeah. Let's start looking to see what we got. So, in space. Let's look in space. We're already bringing iron in, like, over here. But this is all temporary. This is all going to go away at some point. And the actual factory is this part. So you are telling us that you need iron by supplying a signal for nanoengineering data. We can't just keep on saying the signal for plates because we want we want to target where we want to send each set of iron. So nanoengineering data and the various other parts are going to be indicate specific delivery cannon chests in our factory. So nanoengineering data is the first one. You are looking for a symbol, nanoengineering data, and we're going to use this entire row. Now we'll tell you when to load. Now you are going to put it here. This doesn't seem to be receiving the signal. We're missing a connection here. Right. I need a green wire. Green wire. There we go. And probably over to this one too. There. So you're getting the signal, right? Yeah. You're good. You don't have enough iron plates? Or you have one ready to go. Here, fire. Okay, we already have another symbol for... well, that's not going down. Why isn't that going down? Maybe it just takes some time. There's some latency. Okay, it's just emptying real fast. Yeah, that's fine. Until this catches up. But we are receiving another signal from somewhere else I already set up for the for Naquium energy data. Where's that going? Here it is. This is Naquium. This isn't even set up right. Wait a minute. Is this... This is shooting to the wrong place. Wait a minute. Turn off. You're supposed to be shooting to where they're requesting thermodynamics data. No wonder it wasn't setting right. So thermodynamics data is this one. They look very similar, but they are different. Try it again. There, so it went down to 1.9. And down to 1.8, good. And now we're actually producing red science up there. Nifty. Alright, this one is the Naquium data. And where is this going? Did we work that out right? No, because that's not set up right. It needs to be a minus, not a times. Naquium. It must be... Must be this? Yeah. So, send that. Where else do we need stuff in space? Like I said, this is set up wrong. We can fix that right now. It is iron ore, though, right? Yeah. So this is going to be sending 2,000 minus the amount of iron ore it has. Iron ore it has. Iron plates it has. As, not Naquium, but Naquium structural data. That's our new signal. And then back on the planet, this is looking for Naquium structural data. Looking for a deficit. And we're going to tell it to fire at either here. This is Naquium? Yeah. So that's the right one that should be firing there. What else in space? Or do we have anything else set up yet? I don't think we do. Yeah, so we populated these intermediate products. And this. I think we have to go up into space now and actually just start laying out some more science stuff. And then we'll have places that need iron. And then we'll come back and configure these for them. Okay. Okay, before we go back into space, though, there was another thing I wanted to do. Because the next science pack, which... Okay, well, not the next one. We have to do green, but the green's easy. And then this will need coal, which we already have sent up. But for the chemical science, we are not setting up sulfur. Am I setting up steel? I think I am, but not in large quantities. So we might want to set up something there for that too. So steel and sulfur. They need their own little platforms. We're already doing some oil processing over here for all the plastic. We could just siphon some of that. There is more iron ore down here that we could turn into steel. We're producing steel for the base over here. But this is almost out of iron. Look at that. We've just been eating through it. And this was all the steel for our for all the solar panels. There's a big thing of iron here. It's kind of very distant from anywhere I want to be. Is this still not working? Let me actually just like around. The map view won't give you the details, but the navigation satellite view will. It'll like actually fill in the gaps. Okay, so no, these are placed. Our bots are all done with their work for the day. I mean, I could just convert some of those iron ones over into steel. Just in order to have some steel to shoot up. Where are we already producing steel? Here, this is steel. But that's steel for the LDS. And that's we actually measured the amount of LDS we need, and that needs that much steel. I'm not gonna belt all the way down there. We're gonna do a train. Although it's gonna be annoying to have to weave through our factory to get the train there. Do I have any rail on me? I do. That was totally not what I wanted to happen. Get rid of that. This is the right way to go, isn't it? Or is it over here? No, it's over here. Alright, let's bring the other one through. Alright, that should be enough. Let me just make sure this didn't break too much. That's fixable at least. Whoop. We haven't got the launchers for the LDS yet either. Awkward little weave, but that's fine. It works. And placing diagonal rail is always fun. Oh, am I out? I am. I have to go get some more rail. Here, let's put a box. Let's put a box here with things we're gonna need for that steel place. We don't need to bother bringing it all back up. That's fine. Here, you can have more of those. Okay. Let's go get resupplied. It's a little quiet, don't you think? I think it's just a quiet part of the music. Alright, resupply me. Steel is a little tricky because it does require quite a lot of infrastructure to build it, and you need it. Well, it's hard to know how much you need it. Let me just look at my my blueprint. So we think that producing 10 science per second of each of the basic science packs is going to require a total of 30 steel per second. 30 steel per second. Is one red belt full, which requires 300 miners. Or 5 belts of iron ore. That's a lot of iron. If I'm gonna do this, maybe I should just look for a bigger patch to start with. Here. So we can just using our system, our navigation satellite, we can actually just push off into the dark and just see where we could go. Like we've been aiming right now, like I'm going this way, down for this. Not that, but this. But this isn't that big. It's only what, a few million. Maybe we can find something way down here that's more interesting. I see that there was a patch there. I'm just gonna clear it out. Clear this coastline a little bit. There's another one. Cross a little bay. We're gonna have to fight biters. Alright. Let's take a look at that. So there's one here, 14 million, 6 million. The one we were looking at first was that one at 2 million. There's one for 7 million over here. That's a big patch right there. 14 million. Well, once you've got a train route going anyway, why not just go as far as you can? Or, you know, further. Look at this. This is going to be a mess. Oh, no, it's all coal. I thought it was coal mixed with stone. So we got to take out some biters on the way. Can we get some help with that? Like, I'm kind of not set up for fighting biters. Like, some capsule guys. They're kind of crappy capsule guys, too, though. Like, we didn't really... Do I even have better stuff yet? Not really. I haven't looked at our tech in a long time. But, yeah, getting better stuff. We could get it. We just have our science turned off. That's what I'm saying. The issue is we have science turned off. So we're not even getting stuff on the existing tier. It's not even that the next tier is being held off like this one, but the existing tier is stopped. Because we're not doing science. Ah. We can make do. Here, am I resupplied? Somewhat. Turn this off. Let's get some more reds, some more miners, some more furnaces. Alright. Miners. Reds. More reds, please. furnaces. And then rail. In fact, I don't think I have enough room for all the rail I want. Okay. Might be enough. How am I doing on rocket fuel? I've got 17, 16. I better resupply, otherwise we're going to get stranded. All these dead mining patches. It's annoying. Here, give me a lift. Excuse me. Alright, this is where we'll build our second steel station. Should I just do that now? Perhaps? Except it's going to go the other way. Why is that blinking? There. Alright, and this is not cannon facility, this is steel to cannon. I somehow got away with not signaling this. Was probably not a good thing. Lazy. Building bad habits. We got that there. This needs, when you're coming down, you're coming back, you have to rejoin this. When you're going up here, you have to cross that. You can go both ways there. And you need to stop before you run into somebody coming in. I think that's enough. Okay. Again, I could blueprint these things after figuring them out once, but where's the fun in that? And where am I going exactly? So I want to go about to here. So when we see our coal mine, that's when we want to head straight south. And then we'll be down to here-ish. We'll weave around down there too. I think this is a wider interval than we were using otherwise. We're using 2 apart, but it doesn't matter. When our bots run out of power, we'll stop and do something else, or we'll finish laying a few of the patterns out, but then we'll go kill biters. Whoops. Don't kill my bots. Or me. Whoa. Bots kidding me. These bugs are so rude. I'm just trying to build an industrial complex in the middle of their home. And they're like all freaking out about it. Did I miss something? There's a little red mark there. Ah. Well, that was unpleasant. Why aren't you getting it? Oh, are you out of power? Yeah, they're all empty. Okay. Well, we'll run ahead and kill some biters then. How am I doing on fuel? I got 10. I got plenty of fuel. Obstinate buggers. Bugs. Whatever. Oh. Shoo. Go away. Anything else around? These? Probably I should get them. If there's gonna be a bunch of steel. I need to get the ones on the side too. I love this railgun. I haven't been able to make it myself yet. It needs higher tech than I've got. So when we run out of ammo, we run out of ammo. But on this planet at least, they're not going to repopulate. Once they're gone, they're gone. I would have loved to just turn them off entirely on this planet, but I thought it might ruin the other planets. Because I don't really know how that works. How's power doing? We almost ready to go back to building? Yeah, they're mostly full, 3/4. We'll give them a little bit more time. Why are you attacking a rock? How bizarre. Alright, how's it looking? Looks good. Mostly cleared out. A few back here we might want to deal with. But these two patches are pretty empty now. Let's get our rail line down here. It is even a little bit of bonus iron right here I didn't see. We're gonna need to bring power down here too. Just, you know, just saying. Oh, one of the meteors got through. Looks like they just didn't land anywhere. That's a problem. But that does go to show you, we don't have good meteor defense. There's nothing else out here. Or I guess there's a few things. Hey, there's actually some copper in orbit. And now we can't get any because all of our cannons were taken up. I haven't really looked around in orbit. I just assumed there wasn't much like here. But apparently there's a few little rocks here and there. Here. Did that hit anywhere I care about? Probably not. I mean, there's... Of the area exposed, an awful lot of it is things I don't care about. Anyway. We're actually intersecting the patch. Let's pull off to the side. Not enough rail. Hey, that's convenient. We just got to the patch. Or to one of them. That's the wrong one. This one. So there is a few more scattered bits. There's 6.1 here, and then there's like another 100k there. That doesn't apparently count. And there's another 800. That's not the right type. Do I have anything invisible? Invisible area. How about this? Uh, yeah, that's the right belt type. Let's go left and right this time. So how many total things did we get? We ended up with 172. And like I said, we already worked it out that what am I saying? We need 300. So we've got 2 belts, I guess. Or we can actually just work that out. What do we got? In terms of belts, we have 60 miners as a belt. This is 170, so it's not quite 3 belts. We'll probably treat it as 3 belts and just go ahead and place 3 of them right here. I probably shouldn't. I probably should just do 2. Because it's kind of run out of stuff. Because of the scattered nature of things. Let's treat this as the main line. And this. Oh wait, no. These are backwards. We'll connect the 2 down there. We'll treat that as the main line. And this can come down here. And this like that. Not perfect, but it's getting most of the patch, and I don't have to waste more time on it. So this needs to go up to that. Then this is our output, and this is our output. Those are our 2. Where do I want to do the smelting? Right over here, perhaps? So 2 lines of 48 per red line. Here, make a chest, please. A box. For all this junk we're getting. So we have more stuff to place, but our bots are tired. So I'm gonna leave this here. And we need to go and resupply and bring down some more miners and furnaces. In the meantime, we can place some poles. Oh. Do I have any more rail? No, I ran out of rail. I destroyed this when we were fighting, I guess. Okay. Have to keep that in mind. Should I continue this up? I kind of want to. Because eventually this will go away. Maybe. Another meteor got through. Luckily in a place I don't care about, but, you know, it's a worry. And then another. I think the game might be trying to tell me something. Alright, and after all that, we're still not anywhere near our base. We have to then take the train for the rest of the way. I might just do this one patch, and then we'll do the other patch later. Because right now, we won't need that much steel in space. Oop. Don't die. Alright, bots, do your thing. They all got tired. What? Entities are being damaged. What just happened? Did a bot die? Like there were... is that happening regularly? Like I fell out of the sky. But I don't think that had anything to do with it. I think a bot just died. And happened to cause some damage. And I wonder how often that happens. I'm just not aware of it. It probably only happens to logistic bots. And so it only happens when I'm nearby. Because otherwise our construction bots would be having some, but it would be happening all the time. That was strange that it happened in two places at once. Very odd. Peculiar. even. Resupply me. The thing was that it didn't just die, it fell out of the sky and damaged the things around it. That's more worrisome. Alright, we needed to grab a bunch more rail. Not a bunch more, but a decent amount more. And then furnaces. We already have a bunch of furnaces. Can, you know, just max out, but that's not going to be necessary. Extra miners. Extra reds, perhaps. These. And then jet fuel. So we're down to 18. Here, come and get me. We'll set up a station down there so we can fly back and forth real quick between here and that iron patch. Sometimes I look at this and I think, I am just doing this wrong. There is something wrong with my entire approach to this. Like, should I have gone the cargo rocket route instead of trying to shoot all this stuff into space? I don't know, man. I feel like even if we were to do that, it wouldn't have solved our problems. We'd still be not doing very well. But I look at this and I think, no, this isn't what they intended. They didn't intend for this sudden stop where you move everything into space. It's not that I bet not. Oh well. Maybe they intended you to wait until it's easy. When you tech up past this. Or something. It's a surprisingly not warm day out. Like, it's been in the 30s the past several days. but it's like 65 out right now. I've got the window open. How much time do we have to that CME? Another 3 hours. It should be fine. And we'll build our station like right here. And be right here. Alright, and we need these to hook together. So your output is the input of that one. Same for you. Is there anything we're missing? I guess we wouldn't be able to tell from that. Feels like we got it all. We did all the miners, right? Yeah. Nothing's powered yet, but that's okay. It's a little tricky getting across rail that's this direction, but we can do it. Looks good. We didn't do any sort of power in the blueprint though, so we need to do that. Is that gonna cover many things? No. Oh wait, no, we did. We just need to cover the tops because we did. We included power poles down the middle. I always forget when I do that. And these have some substations in them because of the pattern we did. But they'll need supplements. Alright, that's working. Iron's happening. Steel is happening. now we have steel. Or at least we have 2/5 of a line of steel. When we said we needed an entire one? Or do we need more than one? Sorry, I'm always forgetting what I need. I need just one red belt full. And I've got 2/5 of one. Oh well. And we haven't even transported it yet. We need to bring it back up. So... let's grab a little loop. Yeah, this way we'd have the rail separate. Okay, don't connect it yet. So this is steel for our cannon. I took too much off, so I can't even see where it's supposed to go. Here? Yeah. And I need some signaling on the main place. CME in 3 minutes. I think I'm good for it. Or 3 hours. 3 minutes go more interesting. But I think I'm ready for it when it arrives. We'll see. All right. Unfortunately, there's no fuel source down here. We'll have to refuel at the other side. So, let's just bring it over here. We have a train with 2 cargo thingies. This is our new steel train. I can give it some rocket fuel just to start. Please go to steel for cannon. Until you are full. Of course, that will take quite some time. So we're not going to sit around and wait for it. So please go to steel to cannon. Until you are empty. Still need to do sulfur after this too. But after that, we might be good for a little bit. I think I know I'm gonna need stone in a separate area also. Now we're shooting stone up into the main, but not like from this facility. Alright. But we're approaching the 2-hour mark, and I need to go and run back and build some more of these delivery cannons anyway, so I think I'm going to stop here. And we'll continue next time. We've made quite some progress today in terms of getting iron and steel and stuff up into space, and expanding our potential to do more of that in the future. Yeah, there's so much steel. And I do want to continue down to here and add those other 3 belts so that we can get a full red belt. But that can wait a little bit, perhaps. I think next time we're gonna, next time we're gonna do sulfur, and then we're gonna go into space and start getting some places for this to, actually be shot too. That will make it a bit more interesting. And I think we're probably only an hour or 2 away from having all our science going in space. We just need to, you know, build the factory up there, and then we can start looking into cryonite and vulcanite. Alright, so thank you everybody for watching, for bearing with me through this very, very slow but interesting mod. I'm quite enjoying. This is it's if this had been the base game, I would have said, oh, okay, we're done. We're pretty much done. We could build a mega base and, you know, just do science faster, but there's no real point to it because we're done. But now we've barely begun, and I guess I'm kind of seeing where my normal approach doesn't work. So thank you for watching. Until next time.